So the holidays can be rough, especially financially. Really, when you become a widow, any time can be rough financially. If you're not sure how these financial changes can affect you or what to do about them, then stay tuned because I've got a solution for you. Hey, Wid fam, this is Leo with One Happy Widow. Today we're going to talk about some finances. I know that's not always the best thing that we want to talk about, but if you turn your back on a tidal wave, it's still going to drown you. All right. You're just not going to see it when it's coming. So, when we start to know that financial issues are coming about, the best thing to do is to talk to a professional about that so that we can know what our options are and somebody that can tell us what we can put into place if we need to. So, I've got a resource for you. I'm going to show you how to use it. Now, I'm going to share my screen so that we can see. All right. So, and I know you've probably heard me talk about this company, but I want to walk you through how you can set up an appointment with this company that's called Money Pickle. All right. So, it's a financial planning professionals, and they have even set up a special page just for us. Okay, so I'll put a link in the description below, but also you can see it's pretty easy to remember. You just go to moneypickle.com/onehappywidow and it will take you to this page. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually um, book a complimentary call with an advisor. I'm going to do that today. Like, I'm going to make my appointment. I'm going to show you what it looks like and how to do it. So what it is you book an appointment and it's free. It's a 45-minute consultation with a financial planner, a professional financial planner, and you'll just basically give them the rundown of what your finances are looking like, whatever questions or issues that you might be dealing with, and then they will give you some advice and some options. And of course, they're going to offer you some services if they feel like that you need them, but there's no obligation to sign up for anything. This is just like an intro just to see what your options might be. And if it's something that you feel like you want to use later, then that's totally up to you. All right, so I'm on the page, moneypickle.com/onehappywidow. Um, so let's look. It says book a complimentary call with an advisor. So here's how it works, and you can read it right here. But you get the complimentary call, and they will actually match you up with a person who is the best match for you if you decide to move forward with their services. So they're just going to get that information from you and decide, what's the best fit for you. It does say that you'll have a chance to delve into your financial aspirations, your investment strategies, your retirement plans, propelling you further towards attaining true financial independence. And there's no obligation. So if you meet with them and you're like, thanks for the advice, I appreciate it, have a nice day, that's going to be it. There's nothing else. It's just going to be that 45 minutes. And, they're going to give you some nuggets of little things that you can think about, or even just give you some options to know what is available out there for you to pursue. All right. So lately, my husband and I have been falling kind of deeper and deeper into some some tax debt that has been following us for the past few years. And so we need to figure out, like, what is the best way to move forward with our business, with my job, with our back taxes, with some other debt that we might want to consolidate, and whether we should use the equity in our home, things like that. So I don't want to get into all the details of my finances with you, but I want to show you. You can either click right here where it says book a complimentary call, but I also know that I need to schedule a day or a time where I'm not going to be at work. Um, I cannot, it looks like I can't schedule out that far. So it looks like I can only schedule these days here. So the rest of this week and then next week. So let's see. Thursday is Thanksgiving. So I am not going to be wanting to talk to anybody on Thanksgiving or the day after that. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, let's see, Mondays is kind of a slow day for me at work. And so I do have some time in between some classes that I could book a 45-minute call. So let me go ahead and just click and see. Oh, there's a bunch of times that I have here. Um, let's see. I know I have a class in the morning that ends around this time, and I have between 10:30 and let's go ahead and book it at my lunch period. That way I don't have to worry about anybody bothering me, and I know that I have that time set aside. So how about right at 12 o'clock noon, because that's my lunch break. All right, now I'm going to click next, and I'm going to go ahead and enter in my details. Uh-oh. All right, and then this is let's see, I'm going to use my personal email. And I'm probably going to, fuzz that out for you so that we don't share my phone number with everybody in America. All right. And so then it just hits continues. Please provide detailed notes regarding your situation and how did you hear about us. And the One Happy Widow is already placed in there because that's where you heard about this. So before I move off, then let's see how to proceed. This is just going to be real simple with, oh shoot, debt consolidation. I have a hard time talking and typing at the same time. All right. What is your likelihood of becoming a client of your vetted and experienced advisor if you felt they could generally provide you with this value? So, I mean, it doesn't matter. Even if you say, I am not interested, they're still going to give you that 45-minute free consultation. All right. So I'm just going to put somewhat interested because I'm not really sure if I want to use their services after I talk to them. I'm just going to say somewhat interested. I know they're going to try to sell me something, but, if I'm not interested, I'll just say thanks, but no thanks. All right, so there's my web conferencing details. So I've got Monday from 12 to 12:45. It does allow me to receive text reminders, so that way I won't forget because it's going to text me and let me know, hey, your appointment is coming, and then confirm appointment. All right, so now what I'm going to do, and look, my appointment is confirmed, and they are matching me with a Pickle Pro. And when I come back, here's the link. I'm just going to join this, click this link right here, and it's going to open up for a video call. So before I post this video, I'm going to wait, and by the time you see this video, I'm going to already have had my appointment so I can tell you how it went. So now on Monday, I'm going to do my appointment. I'm going to spell out all the things, questions that I have. I'm going to discuss it with them, and then I'm going to let you know a little bit about the advice that they gave me without revealing too many details. And I'm just going to let you know how their sales pitch went, and just if I decided to go ahead with their sign up with their services, or if I decided to say, okay, thank you very much for your time, I appreciate it, have a nice day, and I will just let you know what how it turned out. All right, so this was quick and painless. I mean, a free 45-minute financial consultation, you really can't beat it, especially online. All you got to do is sit down at your computer or your phone, click on it, and get you some financial advice. So I highly advise you to get in there. Even if you just have a couple questions, go in there and get some questions answered. And then easy as that. All right, so when I come back, I will have my update and let you know how it went. Hey, Wid fam, this is Leo with One Happy Widow, and I am doing a follow-up now with my meeting that I had with Money Pickle. So I had my appointment. Believe it or not, the guy that I met with, his name was John Kennedy Jr. Imagine that. Anyway, so all I had to do was they sent me an email that said, here's your appointment, and click here when it's time. And so all I did was click on the link that was in my email, and it just opened right up, and the camera was already on and everything. The guy was already there waiting. I was like 2 or 3 minutes early. He was very polite. He was very friendly. He asked me about our money situations, that we were dealing with, and whatever questions that we might have. So basically, we were in the middle of doing a consolidation loan so that we could pay off, consolidate some of our debts into one, and then just take out a cash out partial loan for our house, for our home equity. So we had already decided to do that and was in the middle of working through that when I had my appointment. So it's kind of too late to ask if we should do it or not. But I will say that when we told him all of our situations and he asked about some details and we let him know, he basically said, well, you did the right thing. And if you had come here before you decided to do it, that's exactly what I would have told you to do anyway. So at least we got reinforcement or reassurance that we had made the right decision on consolidating our debt and putting it under a lower interest loan so that we could just put it all under one and just have one payment. So that was nice to know that we had done the right thing even before we talked to him. And then after that, he just asked some questions about like how much money we would have left over every month to deal, to have for discretionary income and for investment income and for retirement income, that kind of thing. And so, and I told him, well, on paper it looks like XYZ, but on paper when you do your budget, it always looks better on paper than it is in real life because you always end up spending money on things that you don't really budget for. And so he's like, yeah, that makes sense. And so he did offer a few ideas about investment for retirement for my husband because JP, my current husband, is self employed. And so he doesn't have a pension through his business or anything like that. So he gave us some ideas about that. I won't share all the details, but I don't want to spoil everything. So he talked about some options there. He also told us, gave us a few ideas about some goals for saving, and how to make that happen, and some amounts that we should try to strive for, and a time frame that we should strive for. And then let me see if I want to make sure I don't leave anything out. Okay. And then he basically said, look, this is what you need to do for the next X amount of months because you will have no idea what your new budget is going to look like. Like on paper, you do, but you need to live this budget for several months before you decide to make any more changes as far as investments, as far as retirement, as far as, that kind of stuff. So he basically just said, you need to, make a goal to save X amount for X amount of time. And then he said, if at that time you find that you have some extra funds or that you get to that goal and you want more information about retirement or 401ks or anything like that, he said, I'll just loop back around and we'll make another appointment and you can talk to us about that. And if you decide to reach out for any services or whatever at that time, then we'll let you know what kind of services we have. That was it. Like he spent the whole 45 minutes with me. He was very nice. He was very knowledgeable. He said he'd been in finance for like 30 years or something. And he did not pressure me or anything to try to push any kind of services on me. He did not try to talk me into buying anything or signing up for anything, nothing like that. He was just like, hey, this is what you need to do. This is a small time frame in which you need to do it. And then after that point, if you feel like you want some more guidance or you have other questions, then we'll just reach out again to you and see if there's anything that you need help with. That was it. It was very low pressure, very low key. It wasn't like a used car salesman where they're descending upon you and they're pressuring you to buy something or sign up for something. It was nothing like that. So that was really refreshing. So even though they do offer financial services that you can purchase or buy, or I don't even really know because he didn't try to sell me on a bunch of stuff, which was good. But the point is that he did give me some sound advice, some good ideas, and some actionable things to do, and then wrapped it up, and I didn't feel like I had to like, no, but, oh, no, but, how you get worried that when they start trying to hard sell you, that you're going to, you have to give all these excuses or whatever. It was nothing like that. I felt very comfortable. I did not feel pressured. I did not feel like he was really salesy or anything like that. And I do feel like he gave me some really good advice and he was very knowledgeable. So, all of that to say, I have gone through the Money Pickle financial consultation, the free consultation. As you saw in the beginning, I signed up um, for my appointment. It was very simple. Getting on there for the appointment when I opened up my computer, very simple. Just very straightforward. And I have to say that it was an awesome service, and it made me feel a lot better when I got finished, knowing that we're on the right track to meet our financial goals that we have set for ourselves. So I would highly recommend you just sign up because, like I said, it is no obligation, no pressure, no money. It's free. It's just a free consultation. And so, I mean, if somebody's going to give you 45 minutes worth of free advice on money, why wouldn't you take it? Right? So go ahead and click on the link. I'll have it down below. It's moneypickle.com/onehappywidow. It is an affiliate link. So, anytime that you go in and you make your appointment, it costs you nothing, but it does help me and my channel. So it helps to support me. So if there's anything that you'd like to do to support me, go on there and get some free advice and everybody wins. All right. So thank you so much for your interest in some financial help. This is something that I feel good about sharing with you because I am terrible at finances. And so this is not, I don't want to try to tell you anything about finances. I'd rather send you to a professional so that I know that you're in good hands. And I do feel like Money Pickle is a service that would qualify for that. So, all right, go set up your appointment with Money Pickle. Let me know how you felt about it when you get done with your appointment. And, I'm curious to just get some feedback from those who have done it and see how it went. All right. So go ahead and do that. And we will talk to you next time. Bye.